Good morning and welcome to Love Every Moment, coming to you today from Branson, Missouri. Today's verse is 1 John 2:6. The one who says he abides in him ought himself to walk in the same manner as he walked. I love the word abide. Isn't that a delightful word? We don't use that word as much anymore in the English language, but we should. It's just got so much warmth. As I looked up the word and its usages in the New Testament, it seems to be indicating staying at someone's house and feeling like you're at home with them to the point where you are one in heart and mind. Like they're a member of the family, like you're even married. You're that close when you abide with that person. And so when we abide with Jesus, well, let's look at a different verse that shows this a little bit better. In John 14:10, I'm going to read the second part of this. It says, "The words that I say to you, I do not speak on my own initiative, but the Father abiding in me does his works." Jesus and the Father, of course, were of one heart. And so when Jesus was abiding in the Father can do the works through Jesus. And it was okay because they were of one heart. The way I often describe that is Jesus is in the driver's seat. I have given him control of everything in my life. He can control my finances, my politics. He can control my diet and my love life and my RV. He can control it all. And when he does, he's going to make it work so that it's his works coming out through me and not my own human works. So that way I will speak the words that he wants me to speak. I will do the acts that he wants me to do. I will love the way that he wants me to love. That's really abiding in him. Now back to our main verse here. It also talks about walking. The one who says he abides in him ought himself to walk in the same manner as he walked. Now, I'm glad that this verse doesn't say a different word that's maybe a lot more spiritual, like pray as he prayed. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Or something like tithe the way he tithed, or fast the way he fasted, or sang hymns the way he sung hymns, or something a lot more spiritual, meditate the way Jesus meditated. No, he uses a very mundane word here, walk. We all walk every day. And abiding in him and walking with him should be just as frequent and natural as we walk every day, because that's what we do. We walk every day. So let's look at a verse or two that shows this a little bit better. In Galatians 5:16, it says, "But I say, walk by the Spirit," and get this, "and you will not carry out the desire of the flesh." Put God in the driver's seat, and of course it's going to be perfect because it's him doing the work. If I could just get out of the way and let him do the work, it's going to be perfect. In fact, the only time I'm really sinning is when I push Jesus out of the way and say, "I got this, let me drive." And then I crash my car. Okay? No, this is going to be the perfect solution. Let him do all the work, and we won't carry out the desire of the flesh. Then when we jump down to verse 25, it says, "If we live by the Spirit, let us also walk by the Spirit." So it should be natural to see that we're walking. And if we see that we're stumbling a lot, then something's wrong with our love relationship, and we got to heal that. We shouldn't say, "Ooh, I got to try to walk better." We should say, "I got to try to love him better." And by the way, what's between these two verses? It's the fruits of the Spirit. When we're walking in him, the fruits will show, and they'll show naturally. So don't worry about how we have to keep the commandments or anything like that. We're going to do all of that naturally when we love him so much that he can control everything in our lives. So let's choose to love every moment, because then we're going to love every moment. I'm your average wretch, and I hope you have a great week.